We live in a world where people can be so mean and insensitive, and it sucks. It really sucks because every day people go through this every single day. What's up, LoniGang? It's your girl, Lonnie Love, period. And I'm back by popular demand with another mother-loving video. If you're old and returning, hi babies, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, smash that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, and give this video a big thumbs up. Comment what you want to see me do next, because your girl will be posting back-to-back bangers and you don't want to miss it. You already read the title, you saw the thumbnail, so I'm gonna just stop talking, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Full disclaimer, guys, I may get a bit emotional in this video just because this has taken me a long time to come to terms with, and I've also taken a long time to decide if I want to film this video, simply because I was scared to step on anyone's toes, and I didn't know how this message would have been received by my audience. I wasn't ready to tell this story from a place of love. I was still in a place of anger, hurt, and pain and bitterness, and I didn't want to come across as an angry person. So I just needed time to come to terms with what happened, and then eventually I knew I would have been ready. I still can't believe I'm about to share this story with you guys, but you know, I'm trying to be as transparent as possible on my channel. So what you see is what you get. This is the raw deal. It doesn't get any better than this. Who you know gonna tell you a story like this? Huh? I'll wait. On a more serious note, I want all of my viewers to know that 1, racism still exists. 2, white supremacy is still prevalent. I don't care how you cut it, dice it, or slice it, it's still prevalent. 3, Black people are still viewed as the inferior race, which I don't understand why. We're all equal. I don't understand why we're still inferior, but that's how society has ranked us. And 4, believe it or not, slavery still exists. And I'm not just talking about physical slavery, I'm talking about mental and emotional slavery. It still exists. And with everything that's going on in the media, I felt compelled to share my story. It was time for me to be that voice in my community and let people know that I'm just a regular person doing everything that I'm supposed to do, and I still was targeted because of my skin color. Okay guys, so you know, I am an international student from the Bahamas, big up 242. I'm studying in Canada, and I also work. I'm not gonna name the company I work for simply because I still work there, and also it has nothing to do with them. But I will let you know I do work in retail, and we all know how retail can be. So one night I'm closing my store. It's just me working, and I'm closing my till. Keep in mind, guys, that we close 9:30, and this customer comes running in at 9:25. This white lady, she runs in the store with she's in a frenzy, and she's just she just made me feel anxious right away. I just simply, greeted her, and I said, hi, good evening. Is there anything I can help you with? And she looks at me and she says nothing. So I didn't think anything of it. I just thought that, hey, she knew what she wanted. She didn't want to be bothered. She just wanted to come in, pick it up, and pay for it and go. So I started to count my till, and I noticed she's just taking everything off of this rack and putting it here, taking the clothes I had folded and messing it up. And at this point, I'm getting really upset because we have 3 more minutes until store close. I'm trying to go home as early as possible because I'm tired. I just came from school and I just want to go home. I just want to put my feet up. I just want to go to sleep. But no, she's in here messing up everything I had already cleaned for opening tomorrow. If you guys don't know, in retail there's something called spacing and sizing. So spacing is just basically making sure everything on the rack, all of the hangers, are equally distant from each other, so they have even spaces between them. And sizing is just basically sizing your clothes from smallest to largest on the rack. So we have to do that every night before we close and fold the clothes, Swiffer and everything. So I had already done that. So now she's here messing up everything. She's in the fitting room, clothes are all on the floor, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I go up to her and I'm like, hi, just so you know, we do close in 2 minutes. If there's anything I can help you with or get for you, just let me know and we can, you know, basically speed up this process. So she looks at me and she doesn't speak, and she continues doing what she's doing. At this time, I'm just like, you're disrespectful. I'm being nice to you. I initiate conversation. I'm asking you if you need help, and you're just being disgusting. At this point, I'm just like going behind her, cleaning up everything that she's messing up to make sure I don't have like one big job after she leaves. So she approaches me with this white, not white, it was an ivory shirt in her hand. She approaches me with an ivory shirt, same color as the shirt I have on. And she says, hold out your arm. In that moment, I was taken back because number one, you're demanding me to do something. You're not my mom. Number two, if you guys don't know, in my previous video, I said I do have insecurities and my arms are one of them. So like asking me to hold out my arm, I am going to get a bit defensive. With that being said, I just looked at her and she looked at me and I said, can I ask why? And she's just like, hold out your arm. Yet another demand, not even a question, a demand. Hold out your arm, as if I'm a child and she's my mom. So in that moment, I froze. I genuinely froze up. I didn't know what to say. So I'm just staring at her and she's just staring at me, and like I'm shaking because I've never experienced any form of racism. I've heard stories from my friends, I've read about it, I've seen it on TV, but I've never personally experienced it firsthand. I'm like, do I want to continue this conversation? Should I just walk away or should I stay and see what she's going to say? So without me even coming to a decision, she was like, I'm just trying to see if this shirt is white or ivory and you're holding up the process. Why do you need my skin color to judge if a shirt is white or ivory? Like, that's just rude. I was taken all the way back. I was like, wow. And in this moment, I didn't know if to feel happy because finally I can identify with what people of my skin color go through on a daily basis, what my ancestors went through. I didn't know if to, feel happy because I finally get to experience that and I can finally identify and be a part of them, or to feel hurt and disrespected. With all of these emotions running through my head and I'm shaking, I can't find the words to say because I've never experienced anything like this. When I tell you I love people for who they are and I don't judge someone based off of their skin color, so for someone to do it to me, it's hurtful and it's just sad to know we live. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm lost for words. I didn't know what to say. Then she starts to get loud with me. She was like, you're so incompetent at your job. You're not a great sales representative. I don't know how you get this job. You should be fired. And she's just going off on me. And I felt so alone. I've never experienced anything like this. So she continues to mess up the entire store. She finally leaves and I'm still trying to process what happened. I got home and I still try to understand what happened. What did I do wrong? And then I started to question, am I enough? I started to think that people will always be this way, and it's so frustrating. Anyways, fast forward to the next day. I get to work only to find out that this lady had reported me. And thankfully, my manager at the time, she knows my character. She knows the person I am. She was super understanding. She was on my side. She believed every single word I said. And that gave me some reassurance that I did nothing wrong. And that just proves that you can be a law-abiding citizen and you can still be targeted. Nothing came out of the issue just because my manager believed me. I didn't get fired. I didn't get suspended. I didn't get write-up. I was not penalized or anything. She actually encouraged me to speak up and stand up for myself, which I am encouraging you guys to do if you're ever in that situation where you feel as if you're being talked down to, where you feel like your worth is not being appreciated, where you feel like, you know, people are taking advantage of you. Stand up. Let it be known that you won't take what they're given. Let them also know that they're using their white privilege as a tool to belittle you and devalue you, and it's not okay, and you won't stand for it. The following night, I went home and my mind was still on it, and I was still like, you know, really pressed, because if you guys know me, I am outspoken. I love to laugh. I welcome people from all walks of life. I'm talking, initiating conversation. Like, I'm just like a happy person. And like, for me not to have like a smart comeback or not to say anything in the moment was bothering me. Like, yes, what she did was wrong and I was hurt, but I was more disappointed in myself that I didn't say anything, because your girl always has something to say. I was like, dang, girl, out of all of the times you choose not to speak, it's now. Like, if you guys didn't know, I'm a writer, I'm a poet, I'm a singer, I'm a makeup artist, I'm an actress. Like, I'm all of the above. She's talented. Young Black queen, period. So I chose to write a poem entitled Dear White Lady, of all the things I wish I had said to her. Here's a reading of the poem. Dear White Lady. Dear White Lady, my skin is beautiful. Dear White Lady, my skin is not some canvas you can paint on because you're unhappy with who you are. Dear White Lady, it's 2019. Please do not speak down to me. Dear White Lady, my skin is gold and it's royalty. Dear White Lady, I am strong, I am confident, and I put the B in beauty. Dear White Lady, my skin is my crown, and there's power in all shades of black and brown. Dear White Lady, I suppose you felt threatened, but it's okay, because unlike you, my skin color is my weapon. Dear White Lady, in case you're unaware, my skin color tells the stories of the many years my ancestors spent in misery. Dear White Lady, I am Black unapologetically. Dear White Lady, I am free. And most of all, I am in love with every single part of me. That was the poem I wrote, and I also shared on social media. Sharing it also allowed me to let go of all of the anger and animosity I felt in this situation. Sharing it helped to bring me closer to a community of people who supported me. Sharing it allowed me to basically be that voice for people who are scared to speak up. Guys, when you're Black, and your Black is beautiful. But when you choose to be a racist, you're choosing to be an evil person, and you're choosing to be a hateful and spiteful person. Choose to lead with love. Choose to be kind, and choose to accept people from all walks of life, all shades and all colors. Thank you guys for watching my video. Give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and let me know what you want to see me do next. I love you guys, and see you in the next video. Bye.